back to another edition of Barely the News. I'm your host, Mr. Bear. Let's get this started, shall we? Another sex scandal rocks Congress as Anthony Weiner, a Democrat from New York, broke down in tears as he confessed to inappropriate conversations with 6 women online and over the phone in the past 3 years. Before we go to this story, let's, for the benefit of our New York audience, give a translation of this.
Hey, your boy Tony, he was waving his jewels around all over the net, capiche?
Okay, let's go live now to Anthony Weiner's press conference as he discusses this internet scandal.
Afternoon. I'd like to take this time to clear up some of the questions that have been raised over the past 10 days or so and take full responsibility for my actions. At the outset, I'd like to make it clear that I have made terrible mistakes that have hurt the people I care about the most, and I'm deeply sorry. I have not been honest with myself, my family, my constituents, my friends, and supporters, and the media. Last Friday night, I tweeted a photograph of myself that I intended to send as a direct message as part of a joke to a woman in Seattle. Once I realized I had posted it to Twitter, I panicked. I took it down and said that I had been hacked. I then continued with that story, to stick to that story, which was a hugely regrettable mistake. This woman was unwittingly dragged into this and bears absolutely no responsibility. I'm so sorry to have disrupted her life in this way. To be clear, the picture was of me, and I sent it. I'm deeply sorry for the pain this has caused my wife, Huma, and our family, and my constituents, my friends, supporters, and staff. In addition, over the past few years, I have engaged in several inappropriate conversations conducted over Twitter, Facebook, email, and occasionally on the phone with women I have met online. I've exchanged messages and photos of an explicit nature with about 6 women over the last 3 years. For the most part, these communications took place before my marriage, though some have sadly took place after. To be clear, I have never met any of these women or had physical relationships at any time. I haven't told the truth. And I've done things I deeply regret. I brought pain to people I care about the most, and the people who believed in me. And for that, I'm deeply sorry. I apologize to my wife and our family, as well as to our friends and supporters. I'm deeply ashamed of my terrible judgment and actions.
Oh, geez, what a hot dog that guy is. And now we break away to our live feed in Easter Island.
Now is the time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Now is the time to yield a sigh.
Yield it, yield it.
Now is the time to wend our way until we meet again some sunny day.
In a miraculous find, scientists have discovered a new worm deep within the hot and oxygen-deprived environment of a South African gold mine. Dubbed the devil worm, this creature thrives at depths that other animals would surely perish in. In another Barely the News exclusive, we have an interview with the devil worm. So here, my friends, is the devil worm. At first you think it's the devil, but after time has wore away the shock, you finally realize you've seen those kind of eyes watching you from underneath the rock. Yeah. How's it going, Bear? Been looking for you in them dark caves. I'm kind of more of a city bear nowadays. Don't do the cave bit anymore. Personally, I find them rather cozy. So, Wormster, you've been hiding down in them caves for millions of years. What made you want to expose yourself to the world now?
I wanna rock!
Oh my, you want to be a rock and roll worm? Well, I guess all I can say is good luck on that career move. Okay, it's been fun, Worm, but it's time to get back to our news.
Du hast mich.
Someone get me out of here.
Du hast mich.